If you're not wearing your dinosaur-themed socks, are you even winning at life? Okay, so I was just doing my exercises and then the doorbell rang, and it was actually the postal delivery person who delivers our packages in our area, and she had a long box in her hand. Well, it can only be one of two things. Either it's my Dandelion Moon, or it's a game I ordered from the UK. The provenance of the package is from the UK, so sorry for looking a little bit disheveled, but we're gonna dig into this box now and find out what it is. So I opened up the top of the box and it's the doll. Welcome to a box opening video. Let's go. I was obviously very excited about this doll, and I definitely forgot to mention a few things, so here's my order recap. I joined the pre-order on 2nd of October last year, and the doll arrived on the 17th of September, so it took about 11 months for this doll to get to me, but I also did a 6-month layaway, so the wait didn't really feel that extensive. Honestly, I didn't really feel like it was a long wait. And all the while I was getting frequent order updates from Frappzilla, so I felt very well informed about the status of the whole pre-order and the process of manufacturing the dolls. Once my doll was ready, Frappzilla sent me a picture of the doll and asked me to select my favored shipping option. Overall, I'm just really happy with my order, and I think everything was handled very well, and I would wholeheartedly recommend them as a company and a seller. The sculpt I ordered was Dandelion Moon Vega in purple skin, with a bunch of extra hands, the heeled feet, and the gender-neutral bust option. In this video, I will be unboxing the doll and giving my unfiltered first impressions of the body and the handling, and just the doll in general. I would like to apologize for the atrocious sound quality, so my voice is very muffled, and I apologize for that. I've tried to fix that a little bit in post-production. Also, I'd like to direct your attention to Frappzilla's body review. This is a very in-depth body review. Apart from the things that I mention or test in this video, please go and refer to that video. Without further ado, let's get into the box. Finally! Frappzilla's in the house! Woo! I love this packaging. Oh my gosh, it's really cute. Okay, alright, let's get her out. Resin smell. Definitely smelling of resin in here now. Gonna set that aside. Alright, I can see my certificate of authenticity. So, certifies that the item you have purchased is an authentic original product. We love that. Set that aside too. Okay, we've got some postcards of the whole Dandelion Moon line. And ooh, some original artwork. It's really pretty. So extra hands and feet, definitely that. I thought the hand options available for this line were very unique and very cool. It's been a long wait. I'm gonna untie her knots now. You can see there's a pillow in the box. All my years in the Boy Scouts and I'm still struggling with knots. Alright, there we go. 3 little knots, and opening the pillow up. Ah, I can see her! Woo. Ah, okay, she's tied to the pillow. Gotta undo her knots on the inside of the box. She's tied around the neck and around the ankles and around the knees for extra security, and her hands are wrapped in 2 little plastic styrofoam pieces. Alright, there she is. I'm taking her out. Ah. Dandelion Moon out of the box. And that's all for the box. I'm going to put the box away now, to the side, and it's time to play with her. Really cool. This is all just first impressions. Alright. Double jointed. Okay, she's obviously a little bit kicky, as dolls usually are when they are fresh out of the box. Right, okay, I see. So her limbs are like snapping because the strings are pretty tight probably. I've received way tighter dolls, so this is still pretty good. Yeah, I can just pull out the joint easily. I am very much intrigued by her sculpting, especially around the abdomen. It's really detailed. It's way more detailed than I expected. I'm gonna carefully remove the styrofoam from the arms. This is all just purely first impressions of how this doll functions mechanically and how you handle it. And these are just observations, so haven't really formed an opinion on any of this yet. So it doesn't have any lip in the back here, which means that the chest piece snaps up, or does stay actually. Alright, okay. Interesting. So it sometimes snaps back up, but it also can stay neutral. Okay, that's cool. Can it slouch? Ah, damn it. It does slouch. Look at that. The slouch isn't major, but there is a slouch. I haven't said anything about the face yet because it's still kind of sinking in. The face is very beautiful. I really like the ears. I was expecting to be kind of taken aback by the ears because I've never had a fantasy doll with such a distinctive feature before. I really like them actually. They're not as big as I expected them to be, which to me is a good thing. The eye holes are actually smaller than I expected. So we'll see with the eyes that I bought for her how that will work out. I love the idea of having stars where the strings go through in the joints. I think that's so cute. It's a brilliant idea. BJDs are art, so why not take art to the next level? Why not think of all these unique and interesting ways where you can change the design without necessarily changing the functionality, because the fact that there are stars in the holes where the strings go through doesn't really affect the functionality of the joints in any way, but just makes it all more interesting, and it's kind of a unique feature, a unique characteristic for this doll. Just bear with me as we go through our first impressions. I also grabbed a stool here because I would like to test a few things, mainly standing and sitting with this doll. Immediately I have to say though, she handles so beautifully. The resin feels like it's such good quality. And I don't know, just this whole, like grabbing her around this area. I've already pointed at the torso just now. I really like that. She's very expressive in her upper body, especially the arms. They seem to be very easy to pose around. She can touch her face. The maneuverability of the arms is just brilliant. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna get her to stand, and at least I'm gonna attempt to get her to stand. Oops. Oops. Okay, click them into place again. The thing is with the knees, they kind of want to click back into position. Because the knees are double jointed, as you can see. They have a peanut joint in the middle. However, the feet are not, but the feet kind of click into set positions, which is interesting. Don't think I've had a doll yet that has that kind of mechanic. When you first open a doll and it's a new doll for you, you've had no experience with it prior to the first handling, it's kind of like starting a new video game where you have to learn new controls, right? And you kind of have to learn how to handle a doll. And I find that experiences both be quite similar. I'm trying to find a spot where the doll can balance. Found one. Okay, it's stable. Stable enough at least. Does lean a little bit back right now, but that's because the torso is curved, at least the bottom half. It's curved, so the chest part follows that curve. That's why the doll's leaning back. Not sure if I would be brave enough to leave the doll standing around on its own for longer periods of time, but for that I probably would try to change the position into something a little more stable. So let's just try and play around. Okay, that was fairly easy. Change the position now. Now it's a bit more forwards leaning. Yeah. So far so good. I don't claim to be a posing expert, by the way. These are just like small little things that I do. When I get a new doll, I check how well they can stand, how much maneuverability there is, how much room for mistakes there are on my end, because, stuff can happen. This would be a really cute position, but there's no way it's finding balance. I think that's it for the tests I want to do standing. I'm going to try sitting. Alright, sitting was fairly easy. Okay, sitting is absolutely easy. You just prop the doll down and it sits I love that. Sits in the hand. Get it to do that slouching thing. Yeah. Oh man, slouches. Slouches. Let me also draw your attention to the head back of the doll, which just has a simple moon. That always happens to me. This always happens to me. I'm always scrambling for the head cap. Anyway, it just has 2 magnets. Ah, cool. It has an O-ring where the head attaches to the neck. And there's a little piece of ribbon that's tied there so you can easily pull it up. That's actually really cool. I love that they included that. Yeah, but this is just super easy. I'm going to actually remove the head. I want to test the mechanism. Okay. I imagine that you have to be a little careful with the ears so you don't press down on the sides of the ears, but the resin is very thick here, so I'm feeling fairly confident. Holding it up to the light, there's absolutely no light shining through, only a little bit on the edges, only the tiniest bit on the outer edges of the eye sockets. Other than that, there's no light shining through, so that's really good. She's so cute. I still haven't thought of a name yet, but I think I'll do that in the next video. I think I want to have a video where I discuss possible styling options. Yeah, so congrats to everyone else who's also receiving these dolls at the moment. I know that they're going out very quickly now. It's been a wait, but the long wait was definitely worth it. This is an amazing doll. Highly recommend to check out Frappzilla. Go follow them on all their social medias. So go show them some love and support. And thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to interact with you all in the comments. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, looking forward to some more doll adventures with my new Frappzilla doll pretty soon. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, have a good day.